Happy Halloween, everyone. I know it's been a long time. It's been like 4 or 5 months. But better late than never. I don't know if you're blessed or cursed, but today I'm going to be doing this video in the best female voice that I can muster. So, leave a comment, tell me if it's any good, and if it's good, great. I have worked on it a little bit, but I've been kind of lazy. If it's not good, honest criticism really goes a long way. So, tell me what you think, honestly, and that way I can really refine the voice and get better at it. What else? Oh, I'm wearing my Halloween costume. I was walking in a Smith's past the Halloween section, and I saw this little pirate costume, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's what I want to be for Halloween this year. A couple years ago, I was a female vampire as a joke, and, I really loved it. And so, this year, it was so much fun to be a pirate. And I've had a blast. I've had a blast with it, doing the makeup and, kind of choosing the accessories and, I am wearing a wig because my hair is not this long or beautiful, but it will be soon. Hopefully it will. Like another year, but whatever. And, oh, I should show you my costume. This is it. I'm pretty excited about it. I've liked it quite a bit. It's just a lot of fun, and I can keep it and use it for other parties and for Halloween's in the future. So it's just a lot of fun. And I also have these absolutely gorgeous boots, just high heel boots, like 3 inches. Nothing crazy, like 3.5 inches. But they're brown and they look like pirate boots. They're so sexy, and I love them. Oh. My voice is hoarse, but it's a lot of fun. Let's see what else. Oh, I'm moving. I'm having to try and find a new apartment. So if any of you know or have a friend who is looking to get an apartment in Salt Lake City, Utah, let me know, because I am just struggling to find a trans-friendly roommate. I have had a couple of people who sound like they're going to be really great, and that really works out so wonderful, because I'm in that awkward stage of transition, and so I really need someone I can trust, somewhere I can feel safe. And if any of you who've transitioned before, you'll know just what I'm going through, and it's not like I'm terrified I'm going to get hurt, but it's just a subconscious need for safety, for the desire of feeling like I can just be me and I don't have to worry about everybody else. They're just going to be themselves and I accept them, and I'm going to be myself and they're going to accept me, and that's what I really want. But yeah, I was originally looking to get an apartment by myself, but it's kind of expensive, and usually when you get an apartment by yourself, you're looking at, $700 to $900 a month, plus utilities, and I'm just like, I don't want to pay that. And, you can move into somebody's house and rent out their basement or something, but then you have one roommate who's just in a separate part of the house that's locked. And you're just like, if you don't trust them or if you don't feel safe with them, it's weird. And, people are usually pretty okay, pretty good, pretty accepting even. The people that I've talked to, renting out their, studio apartment in their house or, the guest room, they're actually pretty okay with it, and it doesn't really bother them. I'll lose it to somebody else who applied first or something, but, it's gone actually pretty good, so I shouldn't complain. But right now I'm trying to find a roommate to move into like a 2-bedroom apartment who, if they're trans, that's perfect, because, we can just be ourselves. But yeah. What else should I talk about? Should I talk about my progress over these 4 months? Gosh. Yeah. So, like 3 weeks in to hormones, I started to notice nipple development, and it was not like great and fast development, which it was pretty quick, but it wasn't like oh my gosh, I have boobs. But at like 3 weeks, yeah, I noticed my nipples were a little bit more sensitive, and not like terribly, just like I noticed them more. And I wouldn't say they've really ever hurt, just by themselves, but shortly after noticing that nipple development, I started wearing a bra to bed, and that really helps because it prevents your shirt from chafing your nipples, and it really just helps you sleep really well. And so, any of you girls who are going through, the first couple of weeks, or like the first couple of months, I highly recommend getting a comfortable bra that you can wear to bed, because it really helps. I have noticed that the skin has gotten a little bit more soft, not terribly all that much, probably because I don't use lotion. If I used lotion, I would, my skin would probably be much softer than it is now. I'm just lazy. I present male most days because I go to work every day. My boss, I think he's trans phobic, which is unfortunate, but whatever. But yeah, so I don't really practice the voice much, and I don't really I don't really use lotion all that much. I have noticed a vast reduction in body hair, and like on my arms and my legs, and in the armpits. It really just dies down a lot. Even though in most of the places it's still growing, it's like manageable now. Whereas before I would shave it and then the next day it would be back. It was like awful. But now it's really manageable. I can shave it. I can go a couple of days, even like a week, and without noticing anything. And then even then, it's not really noticeable. It's really blonde. What else? In about like 2 months to 3 months, I felt like I might be developing some actual breast tissue, so separate from my nipples, kind of developing over time, and kind of the little ducts, like the glands in the nipples, kind of growing and developing. Beyond that, I've actually, at like 2 to 3 months, I started to notice a little bit more breast growth, like, development. Nothing crazy. I'm not even up to a AA, or like a, whatever the smallest is. I think it's AA yet, but it's made it so that I can't wear some of my t-shirts to work because I look like I have breasts, and for me, I'm so excited. I'm like, oh my gosh. But at the same time, I'm like, I should, be careful with my job. But yeah, I'm looking into getting a new job because I really think my boss is transphobic. We've talked about it in passing. He brought it up though, which is so, like, lucky, so that I didn't have to, like, try and mention it in passing and then, like, probe him for answers. But I didn't really feel like he was very comfortable with it. And so, I'm thinking I should probably get a new job. I might have mentioned that in my last video like 4 months ago, but I'm lazy. Like I said, I'm lazy. I don't want to go get a new job until after I have a new apartment. I don't want to go get a new apartment until after I found somebody to move in with, somebody that I'm comfortable with. So I don't know, but I'm gonna do it, and hormone therapy is going great. I love it. love it so much. The dysphoria that I've been dealing with my entire life has really gone down quite a bit, and I sleep better. And I have more emotions. They come up a lot easier than they used to, so you'll have to excuse me. I love it though. It's the best. But yeah, that's me. You know, I think the reason that I've waited so long before making a video is because I really don't know what to talk about. So if you have any questions for me, please, you know, put them in the comments and down there, and, you know, ask me a question. Just whatever you want. I honestly don't really have any boundaries is bad. I don't really have any areas that I'm not willing to talk about. You know, things that are appropriate, but have at it. Let's hear it, and I'd be happy to discuss, you know, anything that you would like to know about, or if you're, you know, just wanting to see more of my clothes, or, you know, whatever, just make requests. And yeah, I guess that's it. It's been going great, and, you know, I've missed you guys, and, you know, I'm going to try and make some videos more often. Maybe not terribly often, because I don't know if you guys really want to see them, but hey, if I'd make one in like another 2 weeks, don't be surprised. Alright, well, I'll see you later then.